Brandy asks, Ironman has mentioned for the races that may happen, athletes will need to carry their own nutrition. What do you suggest in preparation? Also, some things that we should learn from the ultra race running community, run, train with a pack, etc. I want to go with this one first, Mike.
Do it.
Because there's something that really drives me bananas about endurance athletes, specifically on the bike. They're going to go for a long bike ride. They will spend anywhere from 5 to 35 minutes at a gas station. And I've talked to athletes about this in years past. And as you get closer to race, you got to reduce that time because you're not getting all those breaks during the day. So from a training perspective, you're actually doing yourself a disservice by standing there, hanging out with your friends, eating your apple fritters, whatever you all are doing there on those stops. Like, it's get in, get out as if it's rolling through an aid station, stopping to go to the bathroom and rolling on. So Brandy, to answer that question, you should find a way to, during your training, because you're only going to race as well as you've trained. And so you should find a way during your training to simulate self-support as much as possible. Is it carrying 4 bottles on the bike? Is it carrying extra bags of whatever your nutrition mix is? Stopping at a gas station and literally looking like an idiot, running in there carefully because it's like running on ice with cycling shoes on, getting water, topping it off, and rolling. You need to practice that stuff in training to see how long it's going to take you and to teach yourself, this is what I have to have on the day. Because if they do, that's my favorite phrase to say back to back, self-supported, then you're going to have to be prepared for that. And you'll only be as prepared as you will be or as you have replicated in your training. Mike?
Yeah, I agree 100%. Like try to simulate that as much as you can in training. And I really think the hard part is fluids. Like there's a bunch of little packs and, things you can attach to the bike, and you can wear a vest on the run with pockets everywhere. And everybody's got, a couple pockets in their speed suits, and they started putting pockets on the legs now, which is fantastic. But I think the hard part will be carrying the volume of liquid you need to stay hydrated on the bike. Because you're looking at 5, 6, maybe 7 hours out there on the bike. That's a long time to not get anything. I don't know what their plan is, but, if you think a bottle an hour, it's hard to put more than 4 or 5 bottles on a bike.
Yeah, and I think, Mike, to speak to that, I think their theory was no one handing bottles up or taking lids off. So basically, you stop and grab your own stuff.
You stop, you grab your own stuff. Yeah, then I think that makes it totally doable. And going back to your thing, like practice that in training. Like, hey, maybe set up a loop around the house, and you just you've got it set up like your own little aid station, or you can set it up in your car and not have to go into that gas station.